Again, I'm using tight bond 2 with these bigger. It should be fairly easy to get into these, get them glued up. Now hopefully it squares up easier than the last batch, but we'll see. Again, I do not want any glue on the inside after I put it together, so I'll make sure I wipe it all down good. A little bit of tear out right there, not near as bad as some of the other on the other set. Or the other box that I bought. I don't know if this was their best grade, their second grade, what. I just ordered just the cheapest box they had, and like I said, I'm happy with it. Gotta remember which one had the knot that I didn't like on it. I know there was one somewhere. That one could use a little. Yeah, I guess that one's got the hole in it that I'm kind of nervous about, but I think it'll be alright. Once the paint gets in it, I will go ahead and put just a dab of glue in it. And these do fit a little tighter together than the other hive on the dry fit. A little extra. In a couple of these pockets, not a whole lot, but I'll pull some of it out so it don't squeeze as bad. Leaving marks all over my lumber. Alright. That looks pretty decent. That corner and just start nailing. That looks like the best one. Sealed up tight. This one could use a little persuasion, I think. Looks like they're a little warped. Had to pull that one in. Not near as bad a squeeze out as I thought they would be. Oh. It's a lot tighter fit of a joint. So that's it. Goes together really quick. I may actually figure out a pattern on this and do these out of 2x. Instead of 3/4 inch lumber, do them out of 1.5 inch lumber for the little solider. I can use a lot of my scrap lumber and glue it together with biscuit. I'll put a little glue in this. Just got a little bit of a seam around it. That'll help it from the knot from coming out. This one's got just a smidge there. Matter of fact, I probably don't even need to have that open. I can just use what's dripped around the top to fill that in. Yep. Just a little extra precaution. I don't want the knots to slip. Yeah, that one's pretty tight. There ain't no grooves around it, so squish out the extra glue to make it clean up easier. Alright, so that's the Pierco box. Now all I gotta do is check it for square and put it to the side to dry. Actually, I'm going to do more than check it for square. I'm going to make sure it stays square. Surprisingly, oops, this corner's off just a smidge, but I can bring it back into, I'll have to do a little bit of tapping. There it creaked. That's good. Looks good. Looks really good. Other than the squares being in the way, it looks like it'll fit good. Boy, them fit good. They fit real good. That makes me worry. Got a crack in it. I don't know from what, but it don't look like it. It's not all the way through, so hopefully it'll give me a couple years of good service. I'll leave that one. I'm actually going to pull that one off. Set it to the side. This is split really bad, so I'm gonna find one of my bar clamps. I'm gonna squeeze some glue down in there, and squeeze it back together in a couple places, maybe a couple little C-clamps. I think I got 2 right there. I'll let this dry before I put that frame together. So, making sure all the rough sides are in. I don't know that it matters. I just figured that would be a little easier for them to grab hold of, hang on, get wax started on it. Because these are not going to be used for to put foundation in. This is going to be when I go to save hives, like down trees and stuff. So I'm going to be using my nail gun again, and looks like it's got plenty of nails for now. I really like the quality of these frames. Other than that one being busted, they're really made out of good lumber, good clean lumber. They seem to be a little thicker, maybe by just a little bit than my other frames that I got. But everything is more centered. The ears are the same size, so it, in my opinion, is when you got it right like that, you don't want to, you don't want one that's lopsided, that's thinner than the other one. It could break easier. So I think they're a better quality altogether. Nothing on the outside of that one. Pull that out, pull that out. Don't have to be perfect. I don't like a lot of excess glue everywhere. Can't seem to get a break at all. Sounds like it's raining again. And that oil-based paint takes forever to dry when the air is moist. So that's the assembly of the Pierco frames. I'm impressed with them. They seem to be a lot better quality than the Dant that I bought, and I will be doing more business with these fine folks. I mean, they're in California, they're American made, so I mean, I can't argue with that. Other than that one crack, I have no complaints, and that could been done in shipping. The box was a little rough when I got it, so, and my plastic frame box was really bad shape. Put these some to the side to dry, and try to learn something new every day. Try to find the best quality of stuff that I can use for a good price. And I hope you guys out there in YouTube land enjoyed this. They're having a fine day. Other than the rain, I think I'm having a really good day. I'm not getting as much done because of the constant rain here, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely getting things done. And yeah, it's still a little tacky. Yeah, still a little tacky, so I'm gonna have to wait a little while longer before I can get more paint done. But you know, I'm gonna get these boxes done and ready to go out as soon as I can, because it is getting to be swarm season. So a lot of things are in flower. A lot of dandelions. I seen a little bit of clover peeking up the other day. All the trees are blooming. The elms, the red oaks. I haven't really paid attention to see if any bees has been